Welcome to your free Discover Your Passion Project course. I'm Victoria Whelan, and I'd love you to plug into your passion project and set the world alight doing what you love. First thing you need to do is grab a notepad and pen. So just grab that now because this is important work. We need to get these really good answers down so we can get you to your passion project. And so you can have the life of your dreams. Brilliant. So once you've got that, the first thing we need to do is find you some time and space to do your passion project. Not just discover or explore or launch it. You need to claim this time. So the first thing I need you to do is write down a list of all the things that take your time. Could be your job, your family commitments, your partners, time with your partner. They're all important things. Could be watching TV or scrolling through social media, whatever it is. Write it down. Be really specific. You may want to pause because we really need to claim this time for you and the life that you want. Brilliant. Pause if you need to, but write them all down. Family, friends, job, second job maybe, whatever it is, write them all down. Fantastic. So then I want you to do something, might sound a bit strange, but indulge me. I want you to look at that list and I want you to say, thank you for being in my life. I love you. Yet I need to claim some space and some time for me and my passion project. It's important. Might sound a bit woo-woo, but give it a go. Look at this list and say, thank you so much. I love you. And yet I need this space and time for me and my passion project because I've got a date with destiny. Excellent. Brilliant. So then I'm going to ask you a few questions and I want you to be surprised with what comes. Not overthink it. So just take a moment to take a breath, maybe close your eyes, drop down inside and just take a breath and just be surprised with the answers. I want you to write them down as well. So if you had endless time, space, no commitments, no money problems, you had everything you need, what would you do after breakfast? What would be the first thing you would do after breakfast? Write it down. And don't overthink it, just be surprised, Might be spend time with nature, might be, help out a neighbor. It could be anything, doesn't matter. Could be going off and having some fun. Anything is good. Write it down. And then I want you to think about when you were last watching the news or scrolling through your social media feeds, what things really touched your heart or inspired you or made you sign a petition? Think about the last few posts that you shared or any petitions that you did sign in the last week. Write that down. Fantastic. Now, I want you to think about when you're in your flow and everything's happening and everything's going your way. What are you doing? What's happening in your life? Are you doing something, are you doing a habit, this particular thing that's really helping you? Or are you not doing a habit that may not have been helping you? What's happening in your life where everything's going your way? Write that down. Really important. And then I want you to recount 3 times in your life where you felt totally alive, like totally. What was happening in your life? 3, the most important times in your life. It could have been getting married, having your birth of your children. What was it? 3 spectacular times. Could have been dancing wildly till dawn. Anything. What were you doing where you felt totally alive? And I don't want you to do things like, oh, I must say these things because that's what I'm supposed to feel totally alive. I want you to do it really for real. How did you feel totally alive? Because this is key to finding out what's going to really light you up. And that's what we want here. We really want that. Brilliant. Now this one's really important. When did you feel the most helpful or purposeful? Who were you with and what were you doing? When did you feel the most helpful or purposeful? Who were you with and what were you doing? Now, this is so important. This is so important to get right because if you get this right, not only you find the audience of who you need to do it with, but also your something about doing things where you're being helpful or being generous or in service, that the universe sort of gets behind this goodness and helps you. So if you want your passion project to take off like a rocket, really get this one right. When were you doing something helpful or purposeful? Who were you with? And what were you doing? This is so important. Excellent. And finally, I want you to think about, what would your life be if you weren't doing your passion project? Would it be like now? Would it be like you're living somebody else's life? Is life a bit dull or lackluster, or, just going through the motions? And what would it be like if you were doing what you loved 24/7? You were doing your passion. It was your job. How would you feel? This is brilliant. This is so great. So now with this list, these answers, I need you to book the free call with me. You just click the link below and you book the call with me, and we will sort this out. With your answers, together we will discover your passion project. Because evidently I'm a certified ideas factory, and together with your brilliance, we will smash this. So really, just book the time now, because, you really need to get clear on what your vision is. And the next thing, to give your passion project a fighting chance, to make it strong and robust, and for this idea to take root in your life, in the world, so when the challenges come of time, money, commitments, it has a chance not just to survive, but thrive. And that's where we go to the Explore Your Passion Project 6-week course. Now, this is a lot of fun, this course. It's brilliant. You do it in a small group, so we're all there helping and supporting each other. We start off sort of having a conversation with your project, finding out what it wants to do. And then we do some crazy things, like even if your project's like something creative or it might be a cause, doesn't matter what it is, we explore it in the following ways. We play with it as if it's a painting or a stand-up comedy or an opera or a how-to book. And even we make it a cause. And these things unpack ridiculous treasure, honestly. And these all fill up. These all go towards your main core offering of your passion project in unexpected and brilliant ways. They're simply gold. So you're going to have to trust me on that one, because they're brilliant. And then, of course, we've got the 3 months Launch Your Passion Project, which is a bespoke course to really obviously launch your project into the world, but support you through the challenges and that you might have, any resistances that you might have, but also give you the how-to to do it. So book your free call now to discover your passion project with me, and so you can set the world alight doing what you love.